I shared the link. Join soon. Yes. That was not there now. That what you call that content material was not there. So I went down to bring the material. Okay. My voice is audible, beta. My voice is audible. Is it okay? Shall we start? Okay. You inform in the group. Auntie is waiting. New link join. Okay. Yes. Auntie is waiting. New link you join. Like this much information you give. Good evening. Good evening. Just post in the group. Auntie is waiting. New link join. That's it. This much information. Vanakkam. See, look here. We will have a revision of cell chapter. In that, we will study about fundamental unit of life. What is cell is called as. So we always use this word cell. Okay. So what is the meaning of the word cell? Already this chapter is over. Informed. Thank you. Nandri. Okay. So now we are going to start. Little room. Little room means cell. Yeah. So I'm going to ask some questions related to your welcome. Now look at, we are going to start this part and we are going to study these sections. My sound, my voice is problem means you must say, okay. Now look at, we are going to understand about two things. A cell, you really need some treatment, so you tell me. I'll give you treatment. Now listen first. When we talk about cell is the fundamental unit of life. Like the way we are constructing a house, we need bricks are the fundamental part. In the same way, for a body, the cell is the basic unit. Understood? In absence of cell, I need to continue. In the absence of cell, we cannot think of a body. Got it? So the bones, the hair, whatever the full body system is there, it is made with what? It is made with actually cells. So if somebody will be asking you, the body is made with the fundamental unit, the basic unit with which the body is exactly made with is cells. Now, who proposed the word cell for the first time? Madam, come on. In this session, I'm going to ask questions because already this chapter is over. So you are going to answer my questions. Who proposed the word cell for the first time? Don't confuse me. You type correctly. Just tell. Who proposed? You have to say the correct answer. Who proposed the word cell? Means for the first time, who used the word cell? Who coined the word cell? Robert Hooke, absolutely correct. Robert Hooke is the one who has proposed the name. So the correct name is Robert Hooke. Correct. So now when somebody will be asking you spelling, you don't do mistake. Okay. So Robert Hooke is the correct answer. Now next question. If somebody will be asking you this, what is the name of the, see, you need to just answer me that Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Anton van Leeuwenhoek. This is the name of the scientist. He is the Dutch microscopist. Now he has exactly find some dash. You need to fill that dash. What he has exactly found? Can you tell me? Anton van Leeuwenhoek. What he discovered? Living cells. Very good. Where he discovered the living cells? Where he discovered the living cells? Anton van living cells discovered, yaar. Where he discovered the living cells? On your head. Where he discovered the living cells? See, he discovered living cells, individual living cells. Nothing. Chill. Little bit. Sometimes it happens for me. So I'm just asking one simple question. This is company effect. Some people are around me. They're like this only. So I also learned to become like them only. Yes, pond only. So he is exactly, yes. So this is exactly free living cells. See, the living cells were present where? It is exactly present in pond. Very good, super. So now the answer is absolutely correct. After that, I want to know the name of the person who discovered, discovered, invented, no, discovered. I'm using the correct word, discovered, not invented. Huh? So if somebody will be asking you, discovered means the thing that you have found. That's the difference between discovered or invented. So if somebody will say invented means gadget. Okay, like mobile or something you are inventing. Discovered means you found. Got it? So that's the difference between discovered and invented. I hope you might have understood. So that's the basic difference between. So what is the contribution of Scleden and Skivan? If somebody will be asking you, what is the contribution of Scleden and Skivan? Scleden and Skivan, they were not brothers, please. They are two different people in two different part of the world. Scleden and Skivan was from two different part of the world, two different people, and they did one common work. Okay. So that what was that work? They did one common work, and what was that work? Can you tell me? Scleden and Skivan. Yes, cell theory. You are interested? Cell theory. Started cell theory. If you are interested, means I am going to teach you. Yeah, after that class is there, you need to post, Maha, inform in the group that class will be there. 9 o'clock, I'll start your science class. Okay. Cell theory. Now look, beta. Just inform. Inform. Aru, where are you? Arunisha. Now look here. So exactly what happened was cell was discovered by Robert Hooke. He took an onion peel and from that onion peel he found cell. Okay. So now what work we are going to do is we'll try to understand about the discovery. But he has used compound microscope. So there are two different type of microscopes are there. One is compound microscope. Second one is electron microscope. Compound microscope and electron microscope. So what is the difference between compound microscope and electron microscope is like cell chapter in a very simple way I'm teaching so that you can understand. Aru, you are there or not? Second time I'm asking you. Seriously, I'm telling you. Monkey. Now you are asking what question you ask. I'm asking a simple question, madam. I'm asking what is the difference between. Oh, there's some network issue is there. Fine. So look here. My question was, what is the difference between compound microscope and electron microscope? Miss, no problem. What is the difference between compound microscope and electron microscope? See, compound microscope is not compact. Okay. It is using lenses. Its magnification is not as high as in compared to that of electron microscope. This is the first thing. Second thing is electron microscope. We cannot check living things. Understood? Only dead objects, particles, electrons, very high magnification will come, but we can be able to detect only dead objects. Got it on? And what is the difference between compound microscope? Means living cells we can detect, we can exactly check living cells. That's the basic difference between compound microscope and electron microscope. Two things I want to do, just give me 1 minute. Now I'm back. Yes, I hope you might have understood. So, what is the difference between compound microscope and electron microscope? Electron microscope is that microscope which anybody will ask you, what is exactly electron microscope? You say that electron microscope cannot be checking the non-living objects. It is only checking the non-living objects. That's one part is there. Okay. Now compound microscope, we can check living cells. Okay, bacteria, fungus, anything. If we want to check, means we are going to check which one? We are going to check compound microscope. Electron microscope magnification is very high and it is not using lenses. It's a very compact figure. Understood? And through electrons will be exactly passing through it. So that's the difference. Understood or not? So most of the scientists, what the living cells, if I want to check, means I will be going with compound microscope. Then I asked another question. What is the difference between Schleiden and Skivan theory? About Schleiden and Skivan theory, who will say? Come on, say Schleiden and Skivan. Next question. Schleiden and Skivan. What Schleiden and Skivan did? You need to tell me what Schleiden and Skivan did. What is exactly the theory of Schleiden and Skivan? You are not giving me time, running, coming. After that, your messages are coming so quickly now. One message after another message, one message after another message. I'm unable to do one single work. Running, I left all work and came, Aru. Now look at it. Second question. I'm going to ask you second question. My next question is, what is the no problem? No problem. It's okay. It was late. I know that, but sometimes little time if you will give means. Yeah, plant and animal both I'm going to teach. We will have discussion today, okay? See, this chapter is already over for you. So what we are going to do is we'll have discussions. We'll be discussing this part that what is exactly about prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells, unicellular organisms, multicellular organisms. We'll have discussion about it, okay? So now the first question what I've already asked is, what is the contribution of, I asked 3 times from you, what is the contribution of Schleiden and Skivan? See, they gave cell theory. The most important thing is I'm only going to explain that. Schleiden and Skivan, they have given what? Cell theory. That's the cell theory. What was that cell theory? See, the most important thing is the first part of the cell theory was, sorry. See, all the organisms, they will be exactly made with cells. The first important part is कि whatever organisms we are seeing, they are made with cells. None of the single living organism, we cannot say that they are not made with cells. All the living organisms, they are made with cells. That's the first part. Understood? What is the second part? The second part is whenever any cell is coming, it will be coming from the pre-existing cell. What is the meaning of pre-existing cell? Like multicellular organisms means we know that like from parents the child is coming. Understood or not? Then that means what? A cell will be duplicating itself, and they will be exactly giving a new cell. That's mitotic, meiotic divisions. Different part things are there. Just in the theory, what they have told that the cell is exactly coming from a pre-existing cell. Pre-existing cell means the one which is already existing. From that only a new one is coming. That's the main concept they have told. And the third one is they will exactly all the living organisms, they start their life as a single cell. Yes, once upon a time we were also one single cell, only one kuti cell, smaller than a dot, and after that only, hi, Deva. Understood. After that only, we are exactly getting converted into this much big body structure. Understood. So that means once in a life, we were also a small single cell. That's the most important thing. Voice is audible. Pakka. no problem, here and there, easy. Quickly say. Any mixture sound is coming? Yeah, that's what I said also same thing now. That's what I said also same thing. Like ki all the cells will be exactly coming from a pre-existing cell. Pre-existing cell means pre-existing cell means the cell which is exactly coming from pre-existing cell means the cell which is already existing, from that only it is coming. Okay. So we'll go for the next one. Akka? Okay, fine. Now we are going to understand about protoplasm. What is the meaning of protoplasm? Understood? So what is the meaning of protoplasm? See, again and again I am asking these questions from all of you. Cytoplasm, protoplasm. So we must understand that a cell is there, in that you know that nucleus is there, then endoplasmic reticulums are there. See, right now structure is not with me, I just wanted to ask some questions, but right now I'm explaining. After explaining only I will ask questions. Okay. Fluid substance present in cell is protoplasm is wrong, 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 wrong. That is not the fluid part. What? Okay, auntie, I asked question, what is protoplasm? Come on. Protoplasm is cytoplasm. Protoplasm is cytoplasm. That's also wrong. Protoplasm is not cytoplasm, please. Protoplasm is not cytoplasm, okay? Protoplasm is not cytoplasm. Fine. Protoplasm is not cytoplasm. Protoplasm is nucleus and cytoplasm together. So when we talk about this is a cell, okay, the fluid part of the cell will be there. Here this is nucleus. N stands for nucleus. And this is exactly the region where fluid will be there. Fluid means, I also always say one thing now, cell is just like a sambar. I always used to explain cell as a sambar. Why? Because you understand one thing. Just kidding. Don't take it seriously. But the most important thing is this is the nucleus. So sambar is made with many different type of vegetables. Same way in our cell, nucleus will be there, endoplasmic reticulum will be there, rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes will be there, mitochondria will be there, lysosomes will be there, correct na? Golgi apparatus will be there. So different type of organelles will be there. So that means all the organelles are floating. Where they are floating? In the cytoplasm. Means the liquid part of the cell will be called as cytoplasm, and all the organelles, what are the organelles? I'm just going to repeat. Sambar, pakka beating. Means if anything I will say, you will take that. If any good thing I will say, you will not take. Seriously, you are my case only. Now listen. So here we are going to understand that if this is the liquid part of the cell, the fluid part of the cell is called as what? Cytoplasm. The fluid part of the cell is called as cytoplasm, and cytoplasm will be, yes, cell organelles. The cell organelles will be, some sound is coming. I'm going there, no one is there. Now look here. So actually this is cytoplasm, and cytoplasm, and this part is nucleus, and this is Golgi apparatus. So different structures will be floating inside. So that's exactly called as what? Organelles. And organelles will be floating inside cytoplasm. So the major section is the nucleus and the cytoplasm together will be called as protoplasm. So cytoplasm plus nucleus together called as protoplasm. I hope you might have understood now what is cytoplasm and nucleus together will be called as what? Cytoplasm and nucleus together will be called as protoplasm. Next time if I ask and you won't say, not punch you. Now what is the full form of DNA? Come on, say. DNA. Protoplasm. Yes. What is the full form of DNA? The full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. Understood? What is the speciality of DNA? Hmm? What is the speciality of DNA? Come on, say. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Absolutely correct. So DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. What is the speciality of DNA? Can you tell me? What is the speciality of DNA? Means what DNA do? Correct only. Correct only. What is the speciality of DNA? What is the speciality of DNA? Say. That's cool. Very good. So okay, that is the speciality of DNA is they can carry the genetic material. Yes, they carry the genetic material means they carry the information from the parents to the offspring. Understood? So what in all genetic informations we are carrying means eye color, skin color, hair color, earlobes, means whatever the characteristics a child can be taking, they will be taking from their parents. Understood or not? Yes, that's exactly the characteristics taken by the children from their parents. So their facial expressions, their what you call earlobes, this is called as earlobes, this size earlobes, and then now what you call eye color, means eyeball color, that's exactly it is exactly taken by. Understand or not? So this is the what is this is exactly the work of DNA carries the genetic information from the parents to the offspring. That's the most important thing, work of DNA. Okay, now yeah, that's what. Absolutely good. So now we are going to understand about prokaryotic and eukaryotic. See, one thing I'm not teaching that, I'm just revising it because already this chapter is over. I'm just one small intro I'm giving. So what is the difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell? Come on. One difference at least you type and send me. After that, I will send the remaining part. So just say what is the difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. One difference at least say. Prokaryotic, eukaryotic cell. Otherwise, Adi wongo. I seriously punch if you will not say difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Full time I'm teaching same things. Wait. Say fast, say fast. What is the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell? Prokaryotic cell, primitive cell. Bah! First point itself, punching point. See, prokaryotic cell is primitive cell. I am not asking about, see, prokaryotic means primitive, everybody knows. But what makes prokaryotic different from eukaryotic? That's what I'm wanting to know. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic. What is prokaryotic and eukaryotic part? No definite nuclear membrane. That's cool. Very good. Now, so that means what we have to understand, that some of the special features of prokaryotic cells are, first is prokaryotic cells will be of single organism. See, understand that eukaryotic cells are for multicellular organism. That's the basic difference. Unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Like me, like us, we are what? We are not unicellular organisms, we are multicellular organisms. We have multiple cells, nearly 200 different type of cells are there, and that will be combining together to make different tissues will be combining together to make organs will be combining together to make organ system, and organ system is making our body. Understand or not? So that means what? we are going to understand this like prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Prokaryotic means some of the organisms, they will be single cells. Okay. So prokaryotic and eukaryotic. So if somebody will ask you prokaryotic means single cell, means an organism only one cell, that is called a single cell. Very good. And one will be multiple cells. So the single cell is called as prokaryotes and multiple cells will be called as eukaryotes. Prokaryotes, eukaryotes. Understood? So I am multicellular. I am staying in, sorry, wrong placement. So I am multicellular organism. I am staying where? Oh, camera is blurry. I can't do anything. Camera dead. Now okay. So now look here. So this is exactly eukaryotes. So I am multicellular organism. I am coming in eukaryote. And this is unicellular. Understand or not? So this is what now multicellular organisms. Whenever we will be talking about multicellular organisms will have a well-defined nucleus. Understand or not? Multicellular organisms will have well-defined nucleus. Means nucleus will be double coated. Nuclear membrane will be there, but in prokaryotes nuclear membrane will not be there. That's the most important thing. Next point is cell division will be there. Where cell division will be there? If somebody will be asking you cell division here or cell division here, so we are going to understand that here cell division is there cell division is not there. Understood? तू लेके क्रोमाटिडा लेके बैठा ही रह कदी. Chromatids is present inside the nucleoplasm. All is well, all is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. That is not chromatids, that's chromatin. Size of cell is slightly bigger, that's good, but that is not chromatids, that's chromatin. Chromatin. And chromatin and chromatids are two different things. Mixing dal and chawal together, na? Sambar rice. Aru, understood or not? Chromatids, no, chromatin. Tin, chromatin. Amma, now it is correct. Chromatin. See, chromatins are thread-like structures that is present in the nucleus. Amma, I'm talking this, you are talking there. Why, what you are doing here? This is my duty. If somebody is speaking something to me, I'm speaking something else. That's my problem. What you are becoming like me? Don't become like me. So now look here. Chromatins means what? Chromatins are thread-like structure that is present in the nucleus. Right now I'm in a different topic. You are pushing me in different topic. Eee. Now look here. Don't show your teeth. Now look here, beta. You are in not mood to study today. So prokaryotics means single cell. This is multiple millions. Okay. Here, no division of labor. Here division of labor is there. What is the meaning of division of labor, my madam? All na, I am learning from you. Everything I am learning from you. Wait. Division of labor. What is the meaning of division of labor? Tanisha, are you there in the group? Kanishk, are you there in the group? What is the meaning of division of labor? Division of labor. That is not division of labor. That is not division of labor. Don't know. Division of labor means like heart is pumping blood. Okay, that means what is the function of heart? The function of heart is to pump blood. to different organs of the body. That's understood. Then brain is for thinking. Heart cannot pump blood. That's one thing. Heart is not pumping blood. So heart is pumping blood, brain is exactly for thinking. Understood? So the brain will not pump blood, brain will receive blood when heart will be exactly pumping it. So division of labor is there. What is the function of kidney? Kidney is working as filtration, it filter blood. Understood or not? Then that means what we have learned here is different organs are exactly there, and these organs are doing different work. These organs are doing different work, and since these organs are doing different work, there is a division of labor. I hope you might have understood. Since these organs are doing different work, there is a division of labor. So that's what we are telling it, that you carry multicellular organism, division of labor is there. But one single Kuti cell is there. In that Kuti cell, what division of labor will be there? Same cell doing all the activities. Their cooking also is there, eating also is there, whatever is there in same one single cell. So there is no division of labor. Understood or not? I hope you might have understood. That's the basic difference between unicellular organism and multicellular organism. So unicellular organisms means single cell, multicellular organisms means multiple cells will be there, division of labor will be there. Understood? Both of you understood now? That's good. So now that means we have understood one thing, that prokaryotic means single, eukaryotic means multiple. That part is over. Nucleus is doubly coated. So here nucleus is single membrane and here nucleus is double membrane. Nucleus is double coated, so nucleus is double membrane. Okay, that's the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Now, one question I'm asking, at least one difference you say, no chat GPT, no Google, whatever is coming in your brain you give, otherwise punch. Now look here, what is the difference between nucleus? Okay, what is the difference between nucleus and nucleoid? This, what is the difference between nucleus and nucleoid? What is the difference between nucleus and nucleoid? Say. I know I am only going to answer. I am only going to answer, but at least one line, little link, something. Deva, come on. You can do it. Nucleus and nucleoid. At least something you say. Correct. Nucleus is present. Nucleus is present in, yeah. Nucleus is present where? Nucleus is present in eukaryotic cells. Absolutely correct. Nucleus is present in eukaryotic cells, and what you called. But nucleoid. I'm just wanting to know about nucleoid. There is a difference between nucleus and nucleoid. Understand that one. Nucleus is present where? Nucleus is present in eukaryotic cell. It is double layer, double membrane will be there. Okay, double coated membrane will be there around nucleus. Understood? And nucleoid will be present in prokaryotic cells. This is present in eukaryotic cells and this is present in prokaryotic cells. Understood? So nucleoid is present in prokaryotic cell. It does not have a boundary. Understood not? They don't have cell membrane. Understood? So covering or coating or cell membrane is absent there. Yes. Nucleoid is present in prokaryotes. Absolutely correct. Now you are going correct. And I am going to throw my phone. Come on, yaar. Now look here, we'll go for the next one. Now we need to understand that nucleus is exactly present in eukaryotes and nucleoid is present in prokaryotes. That much difference. One is having double coated membrane, one is not having membrane. That's two differences more than enough. Don't go for double one. That more than this is they'll not ask. But what is the difference between organ and organelle? Two difference from here you wrote. Now what is the difference between organ and organelle? Organ and organelle. What is the difference between organ and organelle? What is the difference between organ and organelle? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Say what is the difference between organ and organelle? I asked what is the difference between organ and organelle? Organs are large. Okay, accepted. Next. Uh, no, 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 no. Don't say like that. Organ. Lungs is not organ. Lungs is gland. Please don't confuse here. Lungs are glands. If somebody will ask you what is lungs, sorry, liver is gland. I am getting tension nowadays. Organelle is the sorry, wait, I'll explain this part, then it will be. Yes, organelles will be beta. Organelles are present in cells. Lungs, no. Liver or lungs, you don't. Liver is a gland. Lungs will be this. Lungs will be present here. Lungs will be exactly organ, and they will be respiratory organ. They will help in breathing. Means they will help in exchange of gases. Okay. So we need to understand one thing, that the organelles are present inside cell. Organelles are present inside cell. An organ is made with cells, and cells are exactly cells. Group of cells are made with tissues. Means they are making tissues. Yes, mitochondria. Yeah, mitochondria is an organelle. We can write like that. Mitochondria is an organelle. So if somebody will be asking you what is the difference between organ and organelles, you need to say that organs will be present in multicellular organisms. Understood? So multicellular organisms like me and you, we will be exactly having organs. So if anybody will be asking you this, means we can answer that. Yeah, heart is also na, because it is pumping blood. It is one of the most important organ for us na. Heart is the most important organ for us. Without heart, how you are going to live? You tell me first. Can you live without heart? Hmm? Can you live without heart? In future, we will make one machine. We will take out heart and we will put that machine. Without brain, we can live nicely. No. See, heart, brain, everything, it is exactly made with organs. Okay? Organs. So, heart, brain, whatever they are telling, impossible. That's what I was asking. Without how, yeah, because heart main important function of heart is pumping blood. Understood or not? So if heart will not be there, means we cannot live. Brain is for thinking. If brain will be dead, means organism will not be able to survive. Heart will pump blood, but after that, because brain is the one who is coordinating the body system. Understood or not? So voluntary, involuntary, all the actions of the body is done with the help of brain only. So if brain will not be there, means also living organisms will not be able to live. So only okay. So you need to understand this one. So if somebody will be asking you about internal and external body parts, then you can say that like organs will be exactly present inside the body. Some of the organs can be present outside, like sense organs, like eyes are exactly also considered as organ. Nose is also for smelling. Understand or not? So organ coordinate with the organ system, and then only will be able to have what, will be able to have a body functioning. I hope you might have understood this one. So now we are going to talk about cell. Cell will have different type of size. The size of the cell can vary. Can you tell me one thing, Arunisha and Tanisha, because both of you are responding to me. Now I'm going to ask one question from both of you. Can you be able to differentiate between plant cell and animal cell? If somebody will ask you what is the difference between plant cell and animal cell, yes. Very good. What is the difference between plant cell and animal cells? Plant cell and animal cell. If somebody will ask you difference, one difference between plant cell and animal cell, means if somebody will be asking you, say, I'm looking like Balu Chudel. Say, difference between plant cell and animal cell. Plant cell and animal cell difference, one difference. See, we need to understand that when plant cell we are talking about, vacuoles will be bigger size. Plant cells have large vacuoles. Absolute, very good. I was also thinking about that, and you also thought that. Correct only. The difference between plant cell and animal cell is plant cells will be having vacuoles. Animal cells will not be having either a very small vacuole or no vacuole, mostly. Understand or not? So that's the difference between plant cell and animal cell. Another important point, if somebody will be asking you about plant cells, so we know that what you called vacuole is large and small. Yes, the size variation of plant cell and animal cell will be there. Another difference, say. One will be doing photosynthesis. You need to understand that plants are doing photosynthesis. So what they will use? They'll use chlorophyll. Understand or not? So plant cells will be having chlorophyll. Plant cells will be having chlorophyll. Animal cells will not be having chlorophyll. That's the another content. Plant cells will have chlorophyll. Animal cells will not have chlorophyll. That differentiates a plant cell with a animal cell. You need to understand that. That's the another important point, difference between plant cell and animal cell. I hope you might have understood. Chlorophyll is one part. Next one, say. After chlorophyll, no, size of the vacuole is very large. That's most important. Plastids, absolute. Very good, Tanisha. Plastids like leucoplast, chloroplast, and chromoplast. Three different type of plastids are there. So chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. So these plastids is exactly differentiated in them. So that also makes plant cell different from animal cell. Understood? Animal do not have plastids. Plant have plastids. Understood? Very good, super. Nucleus in push to a side in plant cells. Yes, nucleus is not playing so big role in plant cells, but in animal cells, nucleus plays a more vital role. I hope you might have understood. Himanshu, plasma. Yes, plasma membrane it will be see plasma membranes are semi-permeable membrane. Another important thing about the most important thing I think most of you people are living is like plant cells and animal cells. In plant cells, cell wall is there. Animal cell cell wall is not there. That's the big difference between plant cell and animal cell, and you people are underestimating that, huh? Plant cell and animal cell, so cell wall, so cell wall is exactly the most important part. Yes, cell wall is present in plant cell, but cell wall is not present in animal cell. That's making the difference between a plant cell and an animal cell. That's what you have not talked about. Understood? What is the meaning of permeable membrane? Plasma membrane are exactly considered as permeable membrane. Another thing is diffusion. What is the meaning of diffusion? Who can explain what is diffusion? हाँ हिमांशु पूछो. भेजो. Yes, animal cell cell wall is absent. Plant cell cell wall is present. Animal cell cell wall is absent. Correct only. Animal cell cell wall is absent. Plant cell cell wall is present. Next one, बोल दो चलो. हाँ. Next one say. What is the difference between hypotonic, hypertonic, and isotonic? Movement of particles from higher concentration to lower concentration. Absolutely correct. Means the concentration variation. So from a higher concentration to lower concentration. So if somebody will be asking you what answer you are going to say, the variation, the movement of what you call water or anything from a higher, yes, from a higher, the movement of particle from a higher concentration to a lower concentration, that is exactly considered as diffusion. Understood? The movement of particle to lower concentration from higher to lower, the what this is called as diffusion. Actually, diffusion is concentration, the variation, concentration variation, and the movement of the particles or water something from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. Okay, chalo. Po means here hypotonic solution. Can you tell me what is the meaning of hypotonic solution? Answer is two, Himanshu. I got the answer. क्या क्वेश्चन पूछा है यार? इसको कोई क्वेश्चन कहते हैं क्या? What is this? Wait, beta. One intelligent person has asked me this question. What is this question? Nothing is there. See, root under 9 will become 3. Now 6 plus 3 root under plus 1 root under 6 plus 3 9. 9 root under will become 3. 3 plus 1 will become 4. 4 is coming as 2. Done. Finished. Answer is 2. Option B. अब ना मैं तेरे को कूटना. Understand not? So what is the meaning of hypotonic solution? If somebody will be asking you, what is the difference? What is the meaning of hypotonic solution? Hypotonic solution. So if somebody will be asking you, what is the meaning of hypotonic solution? Hypotonic solution. I need to start physics today for class 10th. So a little bit quick, I'll finish it. Hypotonic solution. To. Hypotonic solution. Come on. Ask. I'm ready to answer. Don't ask unwanted question. The outside solution is very dilute and the cell which gain water by osmosis. O means when the outer concentration is pato. Could do. Equilateral triangle. Take equilateral triangle. Line bisector draw. This will become 60 degree. This will become 90 degree. Then this will become 60 degree. Equilateral triangle. Height will be root 3 by 2 into side. This is root 3 by 2 into side. Okay. This is side and this is side by 2. Sine 60 degree. Sine 60 degree is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Root 3 by 2 side by hypotenuse side. I rest my case. क्या लगा तेरे को नहीं बना पाऊंगी? हाँ, क्या चीज है यार? Understood. So this is exactly talking about hypotonic and hypotonic. See beta, when inner concentration is less and outer concentration is more. Means if a solution inner concentration is less, outer concentration is more, then what happens? The fluid will exactly magic. The fluid will is exactly move from inner concentration to inner concentration to outer concentration. So means the thing will be from inside is lower and outside. The concentration of inside part is less and outside part is more. Then the fluid will move towards inside. That is called as po. Po means go. Okay. Next class I am going to bring materials and we will ask questions. So next time will be question answer series. This time just I explained. Now, beta, virus are non-cellular living cells. Is it true or false? Just say, virus are non-cellular living cells. Is this a true statement or false? So look here, beta. Viruses are non-cellular. Viruses are non-cellular living cells. True or false? The correct answer is it is true. Virus is non-cellular. It is not showing the sign of life, but once it is going attached to the host body, it will exactly duplicate, replicate, and gain its size. So next class tomorrow, I think we are going to do biology full part. Okay, true, absolutely correct, beta. Very good. Now Kanishk, you joined. I was expecting you from the beginning, beta. Tomorrow we'll have class. Most will try to join online, offline, and then attend the class and write the answers. Because tomorrow school holiday is there, na? We will study more. So be present here and we will study. Okay? Bye bye.